This is Lakatos with Mayor Brown for FintechPolicy.org. In this clip, we discuss what ethical principles have been legislated, and how's that working out. We call this one, Can an Old Dog Learn New Tricks? As discussed, fairness is a core principle of AI ethics that is relevant for fintechs. When it comes to underwriting loans to consumers, non-discrimination is one example, and non-discrimination is the law. For example, the Equal Credit Opportunity Act, ECOA, and Regulation B prohibit disparate treatment of protected classes. Disparate treatment occurs when a creditor treats an applicant differently based on a prohibited basis, such as race or national origin. Historically, the Bureau of Consumer Financial Protection has interpreted ECOA to prohibit disparate impact. Disparate impact occurs when a creditor employs facially neutral policies or practices that have an adverse impact or effect on protected classes. Disparate impact is permitted if the policy meets a legitimate business need that cannot be reasonably achieved as well by means that have less disparate impact. So how do those laws interact with AI underwriting methods that were developed years after the laws were enacted? In some ways, great. Artificial intelligence can eliminate both express consideration of prohibited factors, just don't tell the machine that's what you're up to, and deliberate human bias. On the other hand, AI can introduce new biases that are pretty tricky to spot. For example, if AI is examining spending habits to assess creditworthiness, it might begin to rely upon proxies for protected classes. Identifying and preventing that requires legal and statistical expertise. So is there room for, or any need for, ethics? I would say this is an area where you can have good economics and good ethics aligned. If data scientists are thinking about non-discrimination from the moment they design a system, it's going to be much easier to identify and prevent biases that would cost more to prevent or create more enforcement risk on the back end. Training this ethical principle from the outset then can benefit the industry.